What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bri2J Presents. I'm your host, Bri2J, and today I'm presenting to you the Marvel Select Spider-Man from Far From Home. Special shout out to Diamond Select for sending me this figure for review. I've been posing this figure around a lot over the last week. I actually got it right before the holidays, but I wanted to take time with the family before I got back into reviewing. But it's a new year. It's 2022. With that being said, let's review Spider-Man. So once again, special shout out to Diamond Select for sending me out this product sample. Was not expecting Spider-Man, especially being that we have a blockbuster movie in theaters right now. And he wore this costume for some of it. That's a no spoiler thing. You've seen it in the trailer. So this is the Spider-Man figure from Far From Home. He comes with a good amount of accessories. There are some that I wish he did have. We'll get into that later. Before I get into articulation, I want to talk detailing, because this figure really has a lot of detail. One thing that I noticed right off the bat was the white outline on the spider. I believe Mezco didn't do that, and I forget if Figure Arts did. Those figures are currently put away. I'm thinking about doing a kind of like a comparison video. I'm not going to do something like Who Did It Better. For that, go to Unparalleled Universe's channel. So shout out to him. I have three versions of this figure, right? I have Diamond Selects, I have Figure Arts, and I have Mezco. They're all very different figures, so maybe I'll do a comparison video down the line for those. So, that being said, I wanted to talk about the detailing some more. It's not, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on the camera at all, but there's actually like a grid on the red. Like, they actually did the detailing right. So it's actually sculpted in, and then the black overlay. And then the black part of the suit actually has some like ridges. So really fine detail. Same like the eyes. Everything's all sculpted in, and I like that Diamond did this. So yeah, really, really solid piece. On the back, the spider there, spider butt. Yeah, pretty solid grid work and everything here. As for articulation, his head is on a barbell joint, so like it can only look back or tilt his head up about that far, and that's one of my gripes. I wish he was able to lean back a little bit further. I know some people use like Dremels and cut out a thing, and I'm not that tech savvy when it comes down to action figures, so I'm going to leave mine alone. So that's that. I've tried customizing long ago, and it botched, and I had to rebuy the figure, so I stay away from that. Let the pros handle that. So he can look down pretty far though, and of course all the range of motion you want there. His arms can go out about that far. My left arm's a bit tight. I did have to use a little bit of hot water on him, but for the most part it was right out of the box perfect. So he does have a little bit of rotation here, not quite a butterfly, but there's some decent movement there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hinge and swivel on the wrists, and all the hands do that. He comes with a couple of sets. We'll get into that later. He does have really good diaphragm, and it can tilt side to side, which is great because you can do almost everything a spider can. Back about that far, right? So not bad. Waist is a little stiff. It's there. You can probably hear like the plastic making that sound. It's not breaking, it's just tight. That the hot water didn't fix. I think that's really just the range that it has. So don't be weary, don't worry, it's fine. He can kick out like that. He can kick back, not really at all. Forward about there. He does have a thigh cut, which is awesome. He does have double jointed knees, which is also awesome. He can heel to butt. Shout out to X-Man87. Heel to butt, Manny. Heel to butt. So you can do that. Let's see. Ankle pivot is beautiful. And he does have a hinge there at the foot. That is it for articulation. now let me talk some more accessories, and then we'll get into my likes and dislikes. So you might have noticed that I've only had this set of hands on him the entire video, and that's simply because these are the best hands. Like, there's so much expression that you can get him to be like, dude, I'm sorry, or bro, or if you've seen Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm just gonna say, dude. So the fact that like the wall crawling hands have so much expression with this figure, that's awesome. But I'm gonna show you other hands and how to swap. So basically, as I've noted before, these are hinge and swivel. So it takes little to no effort to unplug the hands, right? Just really, really simple unplug, right? And then I'm going to take the thwip hands here, which is really, really nice that he comes with thwip. So yeah. They plug in really, really nicely, and I like that. Like, you can actually get him to, you know, look like he's about to go thwip and do almost everything a spider can. I do like the web shooters here. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be red or black. Comment down below, let me know if it matters, or just comment and say hi. I mean, I'll say hi back. So that's pretty cool. Nice little detail there. So we're going to leave him with the, we're going to go like, pose him sort of like metal Spidey. All right, we'll do that for right now, just so I can show you guys the other hands here. So he does have a set of fists. If my camera wants to focus, there we go. So set of fists right out of the right out of the box. So really nicely detailed and sculpted. And then lastly, he comes with a set of like grip hands, which is cool because if you want to like mix and match your lines, say Mezco's Vapor, the Vapor stickers on the background of my display here. So like you could have him like grip him like, hey kid, stop graffitiing, you know, and do all Spider-Man stuff. So these look really cool, really nicely done. So those are these, and then good, I didn't lose that one. So you got those. I'm gonna move Metal Spidey out of the way right now just for a minute, because, you know, let me take him out of frame there just for a bit. You could stand guard or lean. So yeah, my table's a bit wonky right now. I still feel like I'm unpacking, and I've been here for a year. Anyway, so Spider-Man comes with this here, because they were in the UK for Far From Home. So we got this really nice cloth and wired Union Jack. That is dope. I really like that they went and gave us a wired flag. You don't see that a lot, and that's pretty cool. And the reason why I'm not like standing it up right now is because it's actually pretty tall. So I'm going to display from a, like, you know, like a horizontal angle. So you can see there, and then you got this piece here, which plugs in like so. Right? It just plugs in like that. And then you got this. You got the display base. And if I do this, I mean, I'm going to pan my camera up just a tad. You get what I'm saying? It's mighty tall, which is actually pretty cool. You get a really solid display piece here for your Spider-Man. You could actually, if you wanted to, I'm not going to undo this, but like if you wanted to, you could actually not use this part and just plug this directly into the base. So it's not as tall. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Diamond for doing something awesome like that. So now I'm going to get into what I dislike. All right, so now I'm just going to tell you what I dislike about the figure. There's only a handful of things, so it's not to worry. I'd have bought this figure just if I saw it in a store, because I think it's awesome. So yeah, the gripes, right? As I noted in the articulation, I wish he can look up. That is something I wish was a thing. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. So there's that. Gripe number 2. For that, I need at least one of the wall crawling hands on him. We'll just do both. So, as much as there's a lot of expression with these hands, as I've noted before, I wish you can get them more into a, like, crouch pose, you know? Like, that's really about as far as you can get him to crouch. And it sucks, because he's Spider-Man, and he's supposed to do whatever a spider can. So you could almost do what everything a spider can. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just I wish you could bend in more. It could be because I'm spoiled with import figures, you know, or Mezco and whatnot. But even they're a bit troublesome at times. So, not bad, right? Just wish there was a little bit more, like, you know, in that Spidey crouch. You could fake it. You could totally get away with it. It's not bad, right? So, that's gripe number 2. And then lastly, this one's a bit of a big gripe for me. He doesn't come with any webbing. So, you can have him go thwip, but you can't have him shoot out a web. You know? You could fake it if you're a Spider-Man fan and you've collected from other lines, like I have. You could actually take the Mezco webbing. This is from the classic Spider-Man that came out X amount of years ago. And you could actually put it over the hinge, right? Let me actually get the proper hand. So you can put it over the hinge, and there's enough room that you can make it work. So, angle it upright, and you could make it work. So, neat little trick for you guys. Something I tried just semi-recently when I wanted to see if this can work, and yeah. So you can make it work. I wish he came with webbing. I wish I didn't have to go dig webbing out from other figure lines, but it's cool. You know, it's whatever. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. If you also have that figure, or even if you have bendy webs from, like, I forget who does it on eBay, but this is the Mezco bendy wire webbing, right? You could actually make this work as well with the grip. I'm just gonna finagle it here. Finagle, it's an old man word. Well, I seem to not be able to get this on camera. I had it posed with this web before I started this review, and now I can't seem to get this on. But it can go in there, so I'm just gonna fake it for now. It does work, okay? You can actually see the thumb is wrapped around the web. It can work. You can finagle that. There we go with the old man word again. So yeah, those are my only gripes, right? Everything else about this figure is dope. So if you see this figure in stores, grab it. If you want it, I think you could probably get it on Big Bad. Not sure. Or Entertainment Earth. One of those. But if you see it, grab it. It's not a bad figure at all. Like, he does have a solid range of motion for posability. Minus those gripes. So, I'd put him on a stand, but I don't have one right now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so, pretty dope figure, right? I enjoy it. Well, I mean, if this is it for the video, I might as well have him say bye, right? See? All the expression. This figure's dope. The hands just are really great. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap up here just by once again, Diamond, thank you so much for sending me this product. Guys, if you see it, grab it. It's dope. I will eventually get to that comparison video between the three at some point. I'll get to it while Spider-Man is still in theaters. I promise you that. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. You could, of course, find this video on YouTube, Bri2J Presents on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification bell thingy. You could, of course, check out Bri2Jpresents.com, where all the content will be on there, with links to all my blogs, including my latest one about New Year's, which I actually wrote on New Year's Eve, and it was actually just a very quick little what I feel about New Year's. You could, of course, follow me on social media. You could check me out on Instagram at Bri2Jpresents, Twitter at BRI_2J, because for whatever reason you can't get rid of the underscore. You could, of course, listen to my voice on the Inner City Geeks podcast, which we put out on Google and SoundCloud and Stitcher and Spotify, which goes up every Monday. You could check out the live stream on Fridays if you don't want to wait for the clearer audio. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys in the next one, which is coming very soon. I promise. And not like the false promise and the other one. Definitely very soon. Thanks for sticking with me. Good night. Peace.